broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
No.
Hello, I had to do the Stefano spin. Welcome to AfterBuzz TV Days of Our Lives recap show, or as we like to call it, Dition Days. I'm your host, Mark J Freeman. You can follow me on Twitter at Lorraine Love, LORAYNELOVE.
That's at the end, Lorraine.
Well, yeah, but they can tweet me now, even though I'm not really watching it. But,
fine.
And who do I have with me here?
Peter Ramos. And to my left, we have...
Filling in for Tony Moore.
James Lee.
Another James.
Another James. When Tony's away, we just find people named James and bring them into the studio. Basically, that's what happens.
That's what we do.
No, James is a devoted Days of Our Lives fan as well.
I am.
And if you guys are watching us live, please feel free to chat with us. I see that Cheryl and Nicholas are already there, and Lunatic Nation is laughing. So feel free. I will do my best to keep an eye on the news on the live feed. If you're, that's right there, right? If you're watching live,
it's left,
it's
right here.
over here. And if you're watching this delayed, taped, you can comment down there.
Down there.
By my junk. All right. And make sure you like us on there when you watch our video. Like us. And if you don't like us, watch another video. Anyway, all right. So let's get into...
Well, first of all, we got to introduce...
That's right. You introduce it.
Ahead.
It's your purchase, your investment in Dition Days.
I just want to introduce our official Dition Days hourglass.
Round of applause.
It's an actual hour, so when this thing is...
Thank you, Alexis. We spare no expense. So we'll be keeping an eye on this, and when this runs out, we're pulling the plug on the show.
Yeah, that's it.
Basically, that's how this is going to happen.
No, that's
and let's give a little shout out to our lovely lady in the booth, Miss Alexis, back there running this machine. All right, guys. So let's get right to it. We had a great show last week. We had Christopher Sean.
Yay!
I got his name right. Thank you very much. And Hira Ambrosino were both here. It was fantastic. So, anyways,
lovely people.
Thank you. Yes. Hello, Cheryl. Harold. She just said hello, Mark. All right, Mark. And I know that you sent me the photo. I appreciate that, Cheryl. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty. I spun around in my chair in honor of Stefano now being reinstated as CEO of Demira Enterprises.
That's
right.
How fantastic was that?
I know, that was amazing.
And he pretty much tricked Chad as well. It wasn't just
Chad didn't even know he was going to be there, and it was, I thought it was funny. Not funny, but it was really cool in the boardroom because we had a real boardroom kind of drama with Kate and Stefano just going head to head trying to. And then I don't know what her name is, but Stefano's personal assistant.
I even wrote that in my notes too. I'm like, what's with this chick?
I know it was such.
Did he kiss her when she came in too? Or did he whisper in her ear or something? Okay, he whispered. Because I was like, is he kissing her during a board meeting? What's going on? Yeah, I didn't know who she was.
But she was a total biatch.
Yeah,
during that day.
Yeah, she's like, I just got an email. She's that one. She's that one in school.
She's that girl.
Teacher at recess, he said, yeah, that's her.
She's that girl.
Yeah, she's that girl. But Kate's reaction when Billy Flynn, I swear to God, that boy, I'm gonna hunt him down. His reaction to Kate when she said,
what?
I'm in control here. He literally laughs out. I should have, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna videotape my TV again and put it on my Twitter because it was pretty darn hysterical.
And the whole reason why Stefano was there was because of what's his name, Judge Pierce.
he had a stay.
Staycation.
And typical Salem PD didn't find out till a few hours later and missed him completely.
They're rushing all over Salem trying to find him.
Yeah.
He was already on a plane.
He was already on the plane. He was already conducting on the plane.
But I love it how they were just rushing everywhere trying to find him, and they just like burst into the Demir mansion.
Yeah.
And then who finds them? Harold. He busts them.
Yeah, totally. And I love that they just kind of they just walked in, didn't even care.
No.
Like, hey, we got this. We're gonna make ourselves at home.
Abe's like, I'm a Demira.
Yeah.
Once removed.
Peter, we're getting a lot of comments on how much they love our hourglass.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes. Money well spent.
Yes, very much so. Gives a little zhuzh to our show.
Best turnaround, Stefano laughed hard. Yeah. Paloma. Sorry. This is what happens.
Yes.
I get distracted. I get distracted by my people in here.
Yeah. This is what we got to do, James. We got to reel
me back in. All right, go ahead. And so now Stefano is indebted to Victor.
Yes, that's with that phone call. That was amazing.
Yeah.
And Victor's like, yeah, you owe me now.
Now, do we think that they've already thought in advance, like this, whatever he owes him is already?
You think Victor already knows what?
Well, not necessarily. I'm thinking the writers. Like, do you think this is already like scripted? Do we already do they already know where this is going to go? Like, I feel like that was like a setup. Like, let's toss this out there because later we're going to really use this for this. Like, they specifically have.
I'm hoping that Victor calls Stefano to help him out with Clyde.
Yeah. Oh, that could be. That's someone like your bow tie, by the way.
Thank you.
Who is it? Lunatic Nation.
Thank you, Mr. Lunatic Nation.
Mr. Lunatic Nation. I thought it was pretty fantastic that he's indebted to Victor.
That's good.
Because I love me some Victor. Yes. And when Kate got played, and her response was, she just was like, well played. And then just left very elegantly.
Very classy.
Lauren, I love you.
And then Billy or Chad thinks he was going to be co-CEO of the company, and Stefan was like, no. Yeah.
Played you too, player. Played the player. And Billy, you are a player. Don't deny it.
Hashtag in with Flynn.
In with Flynn. In like Flynn.
In like Flynn? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
And then after the whole thing, what does Kate do? She runs into Victor.
Yes. Oh, that was great too. Right? And then when she ran to Victor, and then they ran into Hope and Abe. And I love Kate's like, if you want to know where Victor is or where Stefano is, I can totally tell you where he is. It was great.
But not the funny part, but really cool was at the end when it was just her and Victor, and then Victor kind of like drops the hint that she might be taking over Mad World.
Yes, because he said something about ruffling feathers with Lucas.
Yeah.
Like, even though Lucas is doing a good job.
Yeah, but then that little gleam in her eye was like, I can totally take over Mad World.
Yeah.
And that's going to put another rift between her and Lucas once again.
Right. But you know what I was thinking, speaking of Lucas, I was thinking the other day, and we had mentioned this with Jen Lilly, is that now that Allison Sweeney is off the show, kudos to Jen Lilly and Lucas, because she's not there. I think Teresa's getting a lot of the kooky stuff that Allison Sweeney would normally, Sammy would get. I agree with that. And I think because Sammy's not there, now Will goes to Lucas. So we're getting to see more of Lucas, and I hope that it really helps. And I mean, I know, obviously not putting down Allison Sweeney by any means. We all would love to have her back anytime. But I'm just happy that it's giving these other people a chance to.
And it's kind of like two sides of Sammy, because Teresa's getting all the really good lines where she's just like being sassy and, clever and bitchy. And then Will is getting the whole crazy Sammy side. Because he's
so crazy now.
Right? He is just so super obsessed. And when I see Lucas talking with Will, just their conversations, I feel like he's talking to Sammy. Because he just has that crazy eye. He has like the Sammy crazy eyes, and he's just like, I just want Paul.
Totally. I'm just going to read a couple of these because we're getting
rationalization in his head. I'm just like, wow, that's so sad.
Susie Morales Smidley, who I think I did say her name correct last week and this week, she thinks that Victor will ask Stefano to help with Clyde also.
Yeah, totally.
Daquan would like to his weekly reminder. He literally wrote weekly in capital. Weekly reminder towards Mark capital, not to insult my girl Melanie.
Oh.
We haven't gotten to that part of the show yet, so Daquan, you may want to turn us off.
Daquan is one of our...
I do believe in my notes I showed you on the way here. I wrote in my notes, I just wrote, Mel equals annoying.
Oh, yeah, you guys.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you on the Melanie train? Are you on the Melanie train? Please say you're not.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Great.
I'm not.
Whatever.
I have bookends here.
Yeah, whatever. Again, it's nothing against Molly. I
like her.
Whatever. We'll get to that later.
Yes.
Let's see what else we have. Lucas was awesome this week. He preached the book on Will. He did.
Yes.
He did. Well, there's something else I will talk about later. And Lucas was not happy with Will. Will was showing more interest in his career. Yeah, I agree.
Again,
I agree.
once again, that's the total Sammy move right there.
Yeah,
Thinking
totally.
about herself and not putting anybody else in before them.
Yeah.
Especially her kids.
Exactly.
You know, and
exactly.
that's what Will's doing. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, by the way, did you see that really touching scene with Sonny and their kid?
Oh, and Ari.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And she climbed out of the crib and grabbed him.
She didn't want him to put
She
her
didn't
down.
want to put it. And I was going to comment too. We actually got to see Ari's bedroom.
Right.
I mean, you know who's going to be upset about this?
Who?
Who's going to be upset about this? That she's getting all this attention. Sierra.
Oh.
She's going to be
days
like,
of Sierra.
how come we show Ari's bedroom and not mine? So you know, Sierra. These are the days of Sierra's life.
Wait till Ari gets earrings.
Oh, it's a whole nother episode. I think Nicole should take her to get earrings. That would be fun. Well, since we're talking about Will and them already, we'll go to their storyline.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, might as well. Since we're talking about them anyway. Yeah. So Sonny returned.
Yes.
Back into the square, and Mr. Paul Narita was taking photographs, which was such a cute scene with those
all the little
kids.
Fernando.
And we're not just saying this because Christopher Sean was here last week and we just adore him to pieces. But that was a cute scene. That was really, really cute. And then when he looks over and sees Sonny,
and
it was really
smile. Yeah. It was really, really nice.
Yeah, it was really great. So he did, and because John is such an advocate baseball guy. And has been for years.
I'm trying to grasp that concept. That's
and I love that I love that now Will is in charge of the advertising for the magazine. That John brings him the ads to put on Sonic. Is it Sonics?
Yes,
Sonics. I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong.
IX.
Right. Yeah, IX. So yeah, that was great. And I loved that. I mean, it's just I really think they're going to go with Paul and Sonny.
Oh,
I mean, it's just too.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And that would be really good because that would push Will even further to be crazy. Crazy Will.
Yeah, crazy Will.
Sierra is the next Sammy.
Oh yeah, totally.
Totes, Cheryl, totes.
But especially with the scenes with Sierra and Sammy, months.
Oh yeah,
that was
alrighty. They were setting it up.
That was gold.
Yeah. Yay for Sonny coming back. I wanted him earlier not to insult my girl. I warned him. Oh, sorry. Yes, you did, Cheryl. You did warn me. No, stop that. There's yelling at me. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Pull back.
Pull back. We're pulling back. Sorry. We'll get to Melanie later. She's definitely on my list. Don't worry, guys. We'll get to her.
So then Will goes back and starts talking with Tori again and threatening her once again, which is like, are you kidding me?
He's just...
Why?
I just feel like there's not even like any sympathy for him. Like everything that he's doing is so self-centered and selfish. Like there's no love behind it. There's no compassion. So it's like now
he's my character that I love to hate. Because I just do not like his character right now.
I just don't. He's starting to fall into a column with somebody else for me.
Well, guys,
Daquan, who do you think that is?
He's such a good actor. That's why I think he's making me hate Will so much.
Yeah.
Because he's pulling it off so well.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, every time he comes on the screen, I just want to reach in there and slap him like Adrienne did.
There's going to have to be either Derek's going to have to come back Like, there's going to have to be like at least 4 or 5 more gays in Salem. That's all I have to say. Because we need to stir the stuff. Did you catch that, Alexis? I almost said it. This stuff up. Yeah. Just because at
the spot.
Otherwise, what are they going to do? Like, he's just going to be with Derek?
Well, he doesn't have to be there. He could just be that crazy person who's constantly obsessed. Okay,
let's start throwing out ideas for Dina and Josh, which we like to do on our show. We like to contribute to their writing. Who else could have a gay son in Salem?
We're going to say that for later.
The Reeds, maybe a Roberts.
What about the baby Teresa's?
Well, okay, James. Okay, that's a little young. It's a little young even for days. Okay, I mean that's taking Eve to a whole nother level.
Jesus Christ!
Welcome to AfterBuzz, James. That's his contribution. I'm thinking somebody. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you. I'm thinking, what about, because we know we've been hearing rumors.
You want to bring that up now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Well, I'm just thinking, I don't know if this is the same one we were talking about.
Oh.
I'm thinking, what about Joey?
Okay.
Well, but he's a Brady too. Kayla's son.
Well, yeah, Kayla and Steve.
I'm just thinking of options.
Just throwing options.
I'm just throwing options out there. Because I like to do that.
We could bring Rex back.
Who?
Rex.
Who's Rex?
Rex. The twins, the Gemini twins.
Oh, he was cute. Sorry. Yeah. So, okay, let's see. Anything else?
Or Sonny's friend, the one that he was going to help build the club with. Remember?
That's right.
He could come back.
That's
totally.
right. And
they had a whole gaggle of gay friends there. Don't remember that when they were all going out and Sonny was going out?
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
K2.
Does anybody? And you know this? Do we know the name of Victor's club yet?
Yeah, it was end of the
park. End of the. You guys write in the chat room if you know the name of it, because I can't. I'm
Edge of the Square.
Edge of the Square. Edge of the Square. Yeah, okay, I think it is something like that. Okay.
Edge of the Square.
You guys correct me. Fact check me, if you don't mind.
They will, trust me, James.
Oh, I know they will.
Yes, they will.
James, laugh out loud. They liked your idea.
Thank you.
Wow.
Hashtag bring.
Well, Salem children always grow up fast anyway, so
they do. Yeah, that's true. Next week he'll be in college.
That's what's the term called SORAs.
Yeah.
SORAs?
What's that mean?
Soap Opera Rapid Aging Syndrome.
Never heard that.
What?
I haven't.
SORAs?
I drink a lot though.
Oh, okay. There you go. Explain. Yes.
Whatever. This is water, guys. This is water.
I love
just
my
so you guys know.
water.
Hashtag bring Brian back. Is that his name? Is that the gay?
The gay, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
Brian.
their friend.
Okay. I have no doubt Cheryl is on top of it. Bring Rex back.
Yes, Rex.
Where is Tony? Tony is not here. Sorry, I didn't say earlier. He is in Australia.
Still in Australia.
Still in Australia. Sorry.
Or T can.
Sorry, Miranda.
T can convert.
T could convert. That would be awesome if somebody else
he was so anti-gay with Will at that time. Yeah.
Daquan, what is he saying? But I do want Wilson broke up, so either Paul or Will doubt it, or Paul or Sonny, and Derek with either Will or someone. Okay, Daquan, you're basically like, just shuffle the deck. Whoever wants to be with whoever.
Exactly.
I love Paulson. Love me some Paulson. Love the high hair mark. Thank you. Yeah, I did get it cut. I don't know if you noticed, but I did get it cut.
And colored.
Rude. Alexis, can you green screen him so he kind of goes away now for us? That was rude.
Highlights. I was talking about the highlights.
Highlights. I'll give you highlights. Alrighty. So let's move to
Brady, Teresa, and Melanie.
Yeah, I have Brady, Teresa, Clint.
I have,
by the way, in my
Melanie,
notes.
Yeah. Oh, he does have Melanie. I see it over here.
I know. All right, so Clint comes back, and how funny. Okay, the scene where he gets down on his knees to Teresa was hysterical when he's asking her to forgive him and stuff. And I thought, and honestly, and sometimes they do stuff where it's like, forgot to do my.
Oh God!
Forgot that's for you. That's for you, Christopher Sean.
That was mentioned last time.
Yeah, from House of Cards.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be the new. Yeah, it's our new thing. That's for Christopher Sean. No, he came back. And, sometimes when they like try to cover their tracks or come up with excuses, they're very far-fetched and stuff. But I thought
when he was gone.
Yeah, but I thought his excuses and like everything seemed pretty believable and pretty on track and all that stuff. And I loved him getting on his knees to her and just like blowing smoke up her booty. So, yeah, I think my mom's watching. That's for you, Mom. I don't say bad words. So yeah, and then he was following Brady. Clint was following Brady with his little dart gun. And actually shot him. I thought it was going to be like the elephant, where it took a week for him to shoot him.
Which I thought was kind of funny because when he followed Brady into the Kyriakis mansion, the new room that we're seeing from the Kyriakis mansion, I thought it was like on a second floor or something. And when he came in through the patio doors, I was like, okay, well, that's a level floor. I'm sorry, that's the things I noticed. I'm sorry.
No, I agree. There are that room and the Demira room are different, supposedly different rooms.
Yeah,
I never heard that because I get up to get pizza rolls a lot, so I may have missed it. But I just thought that they just redesigned the rooms and were like, okay, this is the same room. Like that was kind of how I took it as. It's like
not a guest house, is it?
No, it's their house. I just thought that they just kind of like
remodeled it.
Budget cuts. I don't know. Like somebody came back.
Like the Brady or the Brady booth.
Yeah, the Brady booth now. Yeah, exactly.
The Brady pub booth.
That's what I thought it was. But yeah, no, it was on the. So you were saying it was on the ground floor.
Yeah, so I'm assuming it's on the ground floor.
I think it is. I think it's actually supposed to be the same room. It's just remodeled.
Say that.
Yeah,
because that means we won't get the old Kyriakis mansion back, which was pretty awesome.
Well, you never know. You never know.
Oh.
So he shoots Brady. Brady passes out, and then. We think it's made to look like he's injecting him with something, but really he was drawing blood.
And then can I just say, I mean, this is, again, I'm just thinking of reality here. When he's trying to be all, like, smooth and he's, like, putting on his gloves and everything like that, and he bites the cap of the syringe and just spits it across the room. I'm like, that's evidence, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about the Salem PD finding that.
Well, I was going to say, you're going to leave droppings of blood, you're going to be dirty gloves. They'll be like, oh, someone lost a dirty glove. Let's go figure this out. Yeah. No.
Yeah, when he's like, that's DNA right there that they can just.
I thought the same thing too when he threw it, but it's Salem PD. You ain't got to worry about it. But Daquan says he also agrees about T. He saw a scene between him and Sonny and was like, maybe T wants to couple with Sonny.
T wants some tea.
Yeah. And I'm going to read this just because. Thank you, Cheryl. She says, I love Melanie, but I think she is too awkward with Brady. I want Teresa and back with Brady.
Yeah, Teresa and Brady.
I mean, 100%. I mean, honestly, like it's just
they're more of a fun couple.
They're more fun. Melanie is just, and this isn't just a Melanie thing. And I said this about Paige. You will attest to this, but I've said this about Paige. I just don't. It's whiny people, and Melanie comes off whiny to me. So that's, I think, my aggression towards her is that I just don't like whiny, and she's always just and Paige is the same way, and I complain about Paige. So I think that's just me.
You know what somebody told me, and you'll probably agree with this, that Melanie goes through the 5 stages of grief within 5 seconds.
Within 5 seconds, absolutely, 100% she does. Yeah.
But wouldn't it be cool if Melanie went back with Chad? Or try to go back with Chad? And then,
I have a feeling they're going to do that. I mean, I hope so. And see, that's my point.
I think they were a good couple, Chad and... Stop it. I think Chad and Melanie were a good couple.
Thank you for joining us on AfterBuzz TV. We are now done. Hashtag I can't even. That's my new hashtag, guys. I can't even. No, that's not going to happen.
Why?
Because I will kill her. I will be the new serial killer, and I'm going right for Melanie, and I'm beheading her so she can't come back to life. Done.
And it'll be her twin.
That'll be my luck.
Right.
Marsha. Melanie's twin, Marsha. Yeah, no. So anyway, so then Clint tried to...
Back to that.
Yeah, sorry. I'm shifting gears. Back to Clint. Yes. He went to make love to Teresa and then tried to inject her, but then there was a knock at the door.
And who was it?
And it was my girl Melanie.
Oh, he said my girl.
It is my girl. Well, only for this one line, because she did, because Teresa did say, "What is your skinny bleep doing at my door?" And Melanie's response, first of all, thank you. So I have to give her props for that. But that was the writers. That's not Melanie. But yeah, no, that was funny. So she came, and of course, I just think this was a little far-fetched for me.
What?
That because Teresa in the hospital makes a comment that Brady needs to be on drugs to be with her, which is hysterical, thank you very much, that all of a sudden Melanie thinks that Teresa did this to him.
Oh,
like really, she's not, come on.
Yeah, Teresa would not do that to
She
her.
wouldn't do that.
No,
and it just
of course not.
shows you how kooky Melanie is.
Well, I was going to bring it up because you were talking about making love. When Brady and Melanie were making love, and then you saw her tattoo, meant to be.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh,
This was me. This is me when the Melanie Brady love scene. I gotta watch for AfterBuzz. I gotta watch for AfterBuzz. I gotta watch for AfterBuzz. I gotta watch for AfterBuzz.
there was a whole scene where he like touches. She has a little tattoo says "meant to be" right here on her side.
Didn't see it.
No,
I didn't see it.
No,
either.
No,
my eyes would have
what?
burned.
God, you guys.
Didn't see it. No, sorry. Moving on.
Wow.
And now, the other thing I was
Sorry,
going to say
Molly, I
about
tried.
is that
What?
Teresa. Since we're talking about Teresa,
Okay.
we're getting out into little tidbits and stuff. But
Okay, we'll
I
move
was
on,
going to
yeah.
say that Teresa, when she was drunk at the beginning of the week at the showcase and stuff, which I did ask for more drinking in Salem, and I am,
And you're getting it.
I am definitely getting it, and I love every minute of it. But we're also we've now switched from slut to skank. Did
Yeah,
you know?
she's
We're
like-
still getting skank.
Working the skank thing.
So thank God you didn't create a slut hashtag for us, Alexis, because now we would have had to change it to skank. Ooh, what was that? Feedback. All right. So,
Angry masses.
what is that? Do we know what that is, Alexis? We're getting feedback in here.
Is that you, Alexis?
You making pizza rolls back there?
Yes,
What's
I'm
going
making
on?
pizza rolls back
Like a
here.
little frying
Yeah,
sound.
I don't know what was
I
happening.
know. I came in today. The first thing I said was, "I'm hungry. I could really use those pizza rolls."
I should have just. Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
It's just one of the sound booths doing something weird.
Okay, gotcha.
okay.
Ignore me.
Alrighty. All right. So some other tidbits of information from this week.
So you brought up
Peter.
JJ
Yeah, go ahead.
Showcase.
Yep.
So that was kind of fun. Him singing his little Paige song that he wrote for her. They wrote together.
No, whatever. That Eve was just. JJ.
Right, with the flashbacks.
Yeah, to the couch. The moments on when they made love. Cougar
for
love
the first time.
Yes.
Cougar and Cub.
Yeah. So, and then JJ and then I love though, like it just feels like it just keeps. And I'm gonna go there. I'm not a fan of Paige, and I just like I don't care that you guys are back together. Like they kissed, and I was like, and
Did you see how they were both wearing purple?
oh, they were. I didn't know until you said it,
Yeah.
but yeah, they were.
I thought that was nice.
But at least
And
they
I
weren't
was-
wearing black jackets. He has a thing against black jackets.
I know. Sorry, with that sale.
Yeah, Eve was all gaga over him in the song, and like just everybody, like Jennifer was there, and Eve was there, and Paige was watching from a distance. But I was happy that Casey got
was
to play
wearing
the
a black
guitar
jacket.
because he is a good musician. So I was happy that they were.
Actually, JJ was wearing a black jacket.
Yeah, he was. It's him. Don't hashtag me, you guys. You guys, go ahead. Let's go ahead. Go ahead. Let me see it. Paige is boring and dull. Thank you, Amber baby 100. Paige is so boring and dull. I don't get why JJ is obsessed with her. Amber. Find me on Facebook, on Twitter. We will be friends forever. I agree 100%.
So who would JJ go with other than Eve? Do
you really want me to answer that?
Did you see that smile right when
Do you really want me to answer that? Roxanne.
Oh, yes, Roxanne. You want to bring Roxanne back. Which is good. No,
And did you see?
I would agree.
I don't know if you guys saw there was a poll that I think it was Soap Opera Digest did of would you like, and like 60. I wrote it on here. Hold on, I put it in my notes. 63.9% of fans wanted her back.
Wow.
So it's not just me, Tony Moore. I don't know if you're watching this.
Who were the other candidates?
No, it was just if they wanted her back or not.
Oh, if they wanted
I think
her-
that was
okay,
just the general
got it.
question. Did you like her? Did you think she should come back to the show?
okay.
And 63.9%
Nice.
wanted her back. So I was like, good. It's not just me. And I really think that there was and then there was a scene too where, was it Daniel and Abby that were having a conversation about JJ, and they both were like, yeah, Roxanne's not even his type. And I was like, are you, because Paige is? Because Paige is his type? Are you kidding me? Paigey. All right, let's see what's going on in this room here.
So now JJ and Paige are back together. So now she has to go.
Cheryl, when they did the moaning music for Eve.
Yeah, that's
Thank you, Cheryl. They totally did that. Yeah, they totally did that.
Hey.
Nick agreed too. Yeah, I know. I think I even went on. He's like, "What was that?" or something. I'm like, "Yeah, totally forgot about."
Didn't we agree that was her next CD dropping?
Her album that didn't happen. Sorry, Eve. Pop of those photos. It happened to Julie Andrews too. All right, thank you, Alexis.
Okay, so JJ and Paige are back together, and so it's funny that now she has to go back and talk with Cole and break it off with Cole now because with that date. So
the date
that never happened.
They never happened, but did happen.
It started.
Right,
and then she got sick, and that's why she left.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pizza rolls. Hashtag pizza rolls. I knew something happened that I missed. Okay, here's the guy. Just so you guys know, this is what happens when I watch Days of Our Lives. Okay,
Sure.
I turn it on.
We got other stuff to
I
do.
turn it on. I start watching, and then a flies by. And I get distracted, like my dog. I get very distracted.
Okay.
So it's hard for me to. It's very hard for if you guys can't tell from watching the show.
That's
It's hard for me
I'm
to.
here to bring you back.
He is. He reins me in. He definitely reins me in, especially when I'm sitting over there.
Yeah.
When I'm over here, I'm on my own. So,
Totally.
So then we also found out.
Can we move to Nicole?
Yes,
and
that's exactly where I was
Serena?
going
Thank
next.
you.
Nicole, Serena, they had a little run-in in their
Animal jackets.
in their animal jackets.
Meow.
They're fighting.
And then they have their moment, which is just. And I don't know if we're going to touch. I don't think we put this in our news and gossip, but Melissa Archer is leaving the show.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Oh.
How did you miss that? Like, are you ever on the internet? I mean, it's everywhere now. Yeah. She's leaving the show.
Okay.
And actually, they also said that somebody else is leaving the show in the summer because they posted a thing saying somebody was leaving in the summer, and everyone kept putting Melissa Archer because they've been posting all this stuff that she's leaving the show, and everyone's like, "It's not Melissa Archer. Stop saying Melissa Archer. Somebody else is leaving." So who do we think? Who else do you think? I think
female or male?
I think it's female. I think they said female. I'm thinking Paige.
When she finds out about her. And
Yeah, I think she's just going to go to Stanford finally.
Yes.
Finally. Find another boring guy
I
at
thought
Stanford.
you were going to say Melanie.
I mean that's my dream, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to take Dina and Josh a while to write that in for me.
So back to Serena.
Yeah, so Serena and
then now we now know her boss, Navidad,
or
Feliz Navidad.
James likes to say Feliz Navidad.
I love it.
and she killed Fred.
Yes.
She killed
Parker's
Fred.
very upset.
He's gonna be upset.
That was for you, Cheryl.
Our precious pachyderm.
Yeah.
Fred.
Yeah.
Now we won't be able to talk about him anymore.
I know. Well,
Or will we?
But here's
We'll
my
talk about
request.
his twin brother Ted.
Here's my request though from Days of Our Lives. Clearly, they're not going to need the elephant anymore.
Oh,
Can we have it here at AfterBuzz to sit next to our hourglass? I think that'd be fantastic.
Well, I did ask Christopher last week how many elephants do they have, and he kind of like stalled a little bit.
Yeah. Well, there's at least 2 that we know of.
At least.
At least. I wonder who made those. I hope it's not Freddie.
And then
Needs to. No, I don't think Freddie's leaving.
And then Eric confirms Nicole's suspicions about Serena.
Yes, and then like Eric, you said Eric, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I was reading, so sometimes I'm trying
back,
to.
Mark.
I got a lot going on here. No, he did, and then he even says and then he says that he gave the elephant, and then she's like, "Oh, there's 2," and so you can tell that Nicole's starting to like put it all together. You can totally tell that she's starting to put it together.
I just want to see when she runs into Serena again what she's going to say.
Oh,
Like how
it's
she's
gonna. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, no, I agree. And also, to make me fly to LA and make me personally. Daquan is yelling at me. He's going to personally fly to LA and beat me. Sorry, Daquan. I don't know what I said. I'm sure it had something to do with Melanie, but
Okay, so-
I'm sure. But the scene. Can we talk about
Which one?
the shaving scene? Are you kidding? Okay, this was my honest to God. I
very
literally thought
sensual
this.
shaving scene.
This is literally what I thought. I thought the old writers were like, let's go out with a bang. Let's do something stupid. Let's write this. I mean, that was the most idiotic thing I've ever seen.
Was that a painful scene to watch? Or did you even watch it?
Oh, I watched. I did have to rewind a couple of times because I kind of started drifting, but I was just like, "What is going on with this?"
That was weird. It was very awkward.
I wish it was a dream sequence, but it wasn't.
It wasn't
actual.
No, it really happened.
And it was one day they showed the whole thing, and then they showed.
Yeah, it continued the next day. Yeah, I think it was Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, and
I think it spilled over.
The thing is, and then I know this is not one of your quotes, but this is one that I heard when you say he's like,
"Oh yes."
Yeah, when Daniel tells Nicole, you wanted to shave me so people can see the real me. Well, I want to see the real you.
Yeah, and I totally thought he was going to shave her.
Right.
Like she might, I'll take care of that mustache for you, Nicole.
Wow. Yeah, I was going for the legs.
Yeah.
Like, woo.
Yeah.
Just for legs.
Oh my God, Nicole wished she would have slashed Daniel's throat. Yes, Lunatic Nation. I agree. All right. Thank you, Alexis. So I ever choose to open up the darn elephant. Yeah, I can't even deal with the elephant. So then we also now know that Serena is a jewel thief.
Well, yes, with the decorative rocks.
Right.
That you put in a vase.
They're diamonds.
No, they're not.
They're diamonds.
No, we can buy that at Beth Bath & Beyond.
They are Days of Our Lives diamonds. They are Days of Our Lives. Days of Our Lives diamonds. Dana Royalty posted Melanie was only on a short Really? Jeff Crowder says Daytime Royalty posted Melanie was only on a short contract.
There you go.
Oh, Jeff. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to sleep very well tonight, Jeff. Thank you so much for that.
All right,
appreciate
Mark,
it. Sorry, Cheryl. Sorry, Daquan. We're getting down low. Yeah. All right.
But I want to go to talk about Justin and Adrienne.
Yes.
When they argue. And Justin finally agrees that he had an affair with Elsa.
Yes.
So what I want to pose a question
okay, let's
to
see.
the chat room.
Okay, guys, in the chat room, pay attention.
So
focus. He's asking a question.
Who was the Adrienne kind of tells Justin, I've already accepted this from you before. So who was the other person that Justin had an affair with?
Do you guys know?
Anybody?
Does anyone know? Here, let me see.
I know now.
Well, yes.
He Googled it.
He
Googled it. I do. There's a lot of stuff I know, but some stuff, like I was telling James on the way here, I started Googling, like YouTubing old episodes and stuff. I was watching my girl Lisa Rinna's first episode and stuff like that. And there's stuff that I watch and I'm like, oh my God, I totally forgot about that person. Or I totally forgot that there was a different Carrie for a while.
Oh yeah, a different Jennifer too.
Yeah. Like I just completely forgot about
Peter kidnapped Jennifer that one time and took her to the circus or something like that. That was fun. So does anybody say anything?
No one's really commenting on. Wait. Oh! Nicholas.
Did he get it right?
Who is also the head of my campaign manager for hashtag Bring Jack Back.
Did he get it right?
Thank you, Nicholas. He actually did get it right.
So, Angelica
Devereaux. Very good, Nicholas. Very good. I'm proud of you.
Now we got to go even further. So now Angelica Devereaux, who had a son with Justin, who is Alexander Kyriakis now.
Yes.
Okay. Which she was with Harper Devereaux.
Yes, I remember Harper.
Harper Devereaux. And who had an adoptive son named Mark.
A son named Mark?
No.
I'm chatting.
Harper and Angelica had an adopted son named
Alexander. No.
I see it on your notes.
I know you see it on my notes. Just say it.
Billy.
No, Jack Devereaux.
Oh, Jack. Yeah.
Whose real name is
I just saw this. There was a Johnson. Johnson.
Billy Johnson.
Billy Johnson. Yeah.
So that's good. So
all right. No, they're getting. Cheryl got Angelica too.
Who was the son of Duke and Joe Johnson?
Yep.
And Joe was who's maid.
My head.
I'm trying to bring it all the way back. Huh?
Who is it?
She was Neil Curtis's
maid. Curtis's maid. That's right. Yeah,
who
she
was?
Oh my God. Oh, Hope's. Neil. Oh no, he was a doctor. Neil.
He was a doctor. Yes.
He was a doctor at the hospital. Yeah.
And then
all right, this is way too many quiz questions. Way too many quiz questions.
It's like I need a vodka stinger.
Serena's
vodka stingers.
Vodka stingers was like 1965. Serena. Just call you guys anytime you're in the club and you need a drink. Call me and I will do it. All right. Okay, guys, let's move on to. So Tony's not here, so I guess and he didn't send us a video for
You
3
want to
snaps.
do news and gossip really quick before we do our bits?
No, let's do our bits first.
You want our bits first? Okay.
Yeah, because we only have yours and mine because Tony's not here.
Oh.
So your WTF for today?
Well, it would have to be the shaving scene, of course. Yeah, come on. I mean,
It was just dumb.
it was horrible.
Dumb. Needs to be redone. And then you also wanted to talk about
What?
the pictures.
Oh, we're going to do that first?
Yeah, why
Okay,
not?
sure, why not?
Yeah.
Alexis, do you have those pictures ready? All right, awesome. So, as the people probably already know, the last time Tony was out, I had a little fun contest, which was a caption that picture. So I decided to do that. We couldn't do it last week, so I'm going to do it this week. I told Alexis to pick the picture. So we want to caption that pic. If you can see, Mark.
Oh, that one.
Caption that pic. So I want everybody to caption that pic and hashtag.
Can I caption it right now?
Go ahead.
Can I throw in my suggestion?
Go right on.
I think the caption is, "Ooh, Melanie's leaving Salem." That's what I think it is. Sorry, Daquan.
So we got you guys. I want you guys to caption that pic. Hashtag Dition Days. Hashtag ABTV Days.
Yeah.
And the prize this week is going to be this Days of Our Lives tote that was signed last week from Christopher and Hira. So this is going to be the prize.
I'll sign it too if you want. I'll do a hair print.
And there's going to be also an 8x10 picture of Hira. She left
she did sign a couple.
so we can give it to the fans.
And just a quick shout out over here. James has a little connection with Miss Eileen Davidson.
Oh, I do.
You work on another show.
Am I allowed to say the show?
You can say the show.
I worked on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And Eileen and, of course, Lisa Rinna.
My girls.
Yes,
They're amazing ladies. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Very talented.
Yeah. So
It was great.
Yeah, he gets to rub elbows with them guys. Jealous. If you need an assistant to carry your bag with you to work, I'd be more than happy to. But I cannot guarantee that I will not accost one of them. All right, so let's get into a little. Oh no, I'm going to do my quote of the week.
Yeah,
I'm going to do my quote of the week. It goes to.
Can we?
Yeah.
Something real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, it's to enter the contest. Like I said, either hashtag Dition Days, hashtag ABTV Days. You can put it on my Twitter or my Instagram at @TheRealDool again, or you can also put it on our Facebook page now that we have is Facebook/Dition Days. So you can put your submissions in there, and then we'll choose a winner for next week, and then I'll send it out to you guys.
Absolutely.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
And did you want to? There was something you wanted to say. Didn't you want to do a segment? You were like, I want to do a segment.
My segment would be.
I know. He wanted.
James didn't get to do a
He
segment
drove me here,
last
so I couldn't
time.
say no.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
mine will be James's memory lane, and I want to bring back
He's like you. He likes to go down memory lane. Okay.
Dr. Laura Spencer stuck in Jennifer Horton's house, and she walks up and goes, "Where are my pills?" And then Nurse Lynn will have them ready for her.
Oh, Laura. Oh, kooky, crazy Laura. She should come back. I should
be
start a new
fun.
hashtag.
Well, she did
There's
come
so
back
many
for a small
people.
while.
There's so
When
many.
Jennifer went
but
to
I have to
visit her.
say, when they bring those people back, I hate when they bring them back and then they don't give them anything. So that's annoying to me.
But she was
So-
on screen. That was nice to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
my quote of the week this week will go to Miss, and I shouldn't have picked her just because we always have a hard time saying her name, Miss Cassie DePavia?
Go for
something
it.
like that. That's something like that. Eve.
I love
It's Eve.
Summer's
And it's
Eve.
when she was talking
Love her.
to Cole about Paige.
Running out of time.
And he's like, you're so, oh my God, you approve me. Oh my God, we are getting low. And she says, he says, so you approve of me saying Paige? And she says, well, for now, but if you do anything to hurt my daughter, you'll have to answer to me. And just so we're clear, that rap sheet included running someone over with a car. You understand?
pop quiz. Who did she run over?
Yep. Facebook it, put it down there. Tell us. All right, let's do some quick news and gossip if you don't mind, Alexis. Do we have audio?
Yes.
There it is.
AfterBuzz TV News.
All right, you guys. Coming up in Atlanta on April 11th is the DOOL Coast Events. There it is. Yeah, it should be coming out. And there it is. In Atlanta, April 11th. Our fabulous Tony Moore will be hosting the event with Jen Lilly, Cassie DePavia. Tavia, she's going to kill me for some. Galen Gehring, Guy Wilson, Patsy Peace, Eric Martinsoff, Daniel Cosgrove, and Christopher Sean will also be there. So if you're in the Atlanta area around April 11th, make sure you get tickets at www.dualcoastevents.com. Also, Ari Zucker is actually coming up March 27th, 28th, and 29th. She's doing a fundraiser for her nonprofit, Arrow Heart. She's going to be there with Sean Christian, Dr. Daniel Jonas, Melanie's dad. Maybe Melanie will be there, Daquan. You should get tickets. So that's March 27th in Sacramento, and then the 28th and 29th in Folsom, California. So if you're in those areas, please get tickets. Also, I meant to mention that we didn't get to news and gossip last week, but Christopher Sean, Guy Wilson, and Freddie Smith. Yes. Sorry. I had a brain fart. They're going to have an event on May 2nd here in Studio City at the Sportsman's Lodge. If you go to www.hangwiththeguys.com, it's got more information. I do believe it's Freddie's fundraiser. I think he's doing it, and the guys are going to be there together. And hopefully we'll get to go and maybe interview people. That would be fantastic. Maybe for AfterBuzz, they would let us do that.
Cool.
Alexis, maybe you could put in a good word for us. And then you had a little...
Paul Tefler is going to be on next week as the character Xander. Hopefully that's going to be
Alexander. That's what we're thinking, guys.
Yeah, he's probably going to come back and start
maybe
a little
Sonny's
trouble.
big brother.
You said that.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the preview, he is connected to the diamonds that Serena
is
found.
trying to. So he's the big guy.
And then also
we welcome back Peter Reckel and Stephen Nichols. Are going to be coming back.
Cover his eye.
Catch.
Oh, is it that one?
We have Bo and Steve returning, so that's going to be going to be really exciting to see that.
That's going to be fun.
That storyline with Hope and Aiden.
I heard somebody say that it might be interesting that that Hope and Aiden might actually get married, and like he did in the past, he shows up at the door and I don't know if that'll happen, but whatever.
And we have Tony again.
Yeah.
Oh, and then with Patch coming back, that's going to bring back also. They're casting right now for Joey Johnson.
Yeah.
So
in theory, and an African American 16-year-old as well.
Yeah, I think it's for his name is
Theo?
Elijah. So they're gonna Sora's him probably, and because they're casting it for an autistic character. So yeah, it's gonna good. So we're gonna wrap this up now.
So any predictions? Anything you think?
Well, I think we just did.
Yeah, I mean we kind of did. Those are
TV
Soap Opera Digest. They're telling us what's happening. What do you think? I honestly, and I was gonna say this last week. I 100% think that JJ and Eve will sleep together again. I don't think it's done. I really do. And clearly that brought silence to the room.
Right.
But I really do. I really think they're going to sleep together again.
Really?
I really do.
Okay.
I'm hoping, now that Kristen's coming back, I believe, next month.
I think
I'm hoping she brings
May.
Peter with her.
Peter
Yes, please, 'cause they've been
Blake, her
mentioning him a lot.
brother.
Blake
They've been
Yeah.
mentioning him a lot.
Yeah, they have been mentioning him a lot.
Maybe
A lot.
Paul's dad.
And
It could be Paul's dad.
It could be. Although he's technically not a DiMera.
He's an adopted DiMera.
He's an adopted DiMera, but he's not a DiMera, and that would make me happy because I said I didn't want him to be a DiMera. I did say that. I do have one other prediction. That they were going to bring Jack back. Sorry, I went the whole. But for the record,
No,
I didn't say it once.
Yes,
I didn't say it once, except for now. Hashtag bring Jack back. Okay, so to find me on social media, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lorraine Love, LORAYNELOVE, and I have a new Facebook page, facebook.com/the Mark J Freeman. That's me. How do they find you guys?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram of The Real Dooligan, and also again you can find all of us at our new Facebook page, Facebook.com/Dition Days. So you can
and James?
My Twitter is James Lee DC, and my Instagram is Jameson9878.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. We love having you here. Thank you to everybody who joined us in the live chat. And now that you are going to be watching this tape delayed on YouTube, comment below. Make sure you click the like button. We love you guys. A shout out to Alexis back there. Thank you for everything you do for us,
Shout out
Alexis.
to
We
my
love you.
crew. I'll see them in Tuesday.
Yes, and if my mom was watching, I love you, Mommy. Mwah. Have a good night. Bye, Cheryl. Bye, Daquan. Bye, Nick. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Anytime. You're welcome back.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.